have
most
no guests on this episode.
controversial, most controversial, most controversial.
So what's this?
pie.
What's this? We try to compete to say the most controversial thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
we
win.
try-
I don't think Japanese
I could
people should
easily
be
win.
allowed at Six Flags.
We're
That's not one of the
competing against,
flags.
I can beat that.
We're competing against the news of Trump's indictment coming out, so you guys really have to put the pedal to the metal to get in trouble.
Our first
Indictment?
topic will be
I didn't know he
raising
was
the age of
Jewish.
retirement.
Also, why would you get it cut off that old?
No, it's April and Grace, aka Girl God. They're here with us from Boston.
I trapped them
Thank
in
you
my
so much.
apartment. They can't leave.
Live from Boston.
Yep.
What's
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
We're
Live.
live from Boston, everybody.
We go live now to Boston, where
Yeah,
comedians Grace and
Where-
April Clark.
A city where
Have said the
if
most
you-
controversial thing ever.
If you're wondering what a post-apocalyptic New York or any other major American city would look like, come here, everybody. and that's actually kind of optimistic, but I do think it would generally not be that bad. I think if something big bad happened, most stuff would probably be okay.
yeah.
I mean, it would be a bummer. Life already sucks.
Like about Star Wars that was so controversial it managed to like beat out opinions about like child labor or abortion or something.
Yeah.
Like
That'd
you
be
just got
good.
something
Okay,
legitimately
yeah.
fucking crazy.
Oh,
to
can I say
about
something
The
right
movies aren't
now?
real.
I think
They didn't-
Rose
Yeah.
Tycho is lolicon.
yeah.
And I don't think that's good. I think that's really
Yeah.
fucked up. Actually, that's
Yeah,
really
you're
offensive.
rolling in. It's like I got an opinion on Watto, and everyone rolls their eyes.
Yeah.
It's like I think that Watto. I think Watto
Controls
was
the
dealing
economy.
with lolicon. And then everyone's like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
you're bringing something new to the table."
I think-
It's
I think
crazy
they
that
had
we
to.
only see the real villain of Star Wars in Episode 1, you know? Like, we only see Watto and his race, you know, of conniving bankers in Episode 1. It's weird that they don't come up ever again.
yeah.
Because they were defeated.
I think
They were-
that Palpatine was using force powers to hide how big his nose is.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, this is. Yeah, they only.
Well, I think
only
we've done what we needed to do here.
Yeah.
April. Should we
Yeah, I
close
think
on
that's
out?
it.
Anakin Skywalker gets all fucked up by the lava, but when he comes out, he's not burned. He's just got a bigger nose.
He's just
Yeah.
serving size.
when he comes out, he got tanned so much that he has blackface.
Yo,
No, they didn't even have that. They didn't have that
we
in
need to talk
space.
about how that did happen and how fucked up that
Yeah.
is. I mean, basically, what happened is, you know, Anakin Skywalker, he enters the lava. Hayden Christensen, he exits it. James Earl Jones.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's in the hospital. He's like, "What happened to my MTV sketch show?" And they're like, "I'm sorry, Anakin, but you got taken off the air." And he says, "No." But
Do you guys remember
what happened
Jumper?
to my, what happened?
Yes.
Here's a controversial opinion.
Yeah,
That movie rocks.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Most controversial pod.com.
I remember going to see it and like being stuck at the movie theater for like 2 hours afterwards because like the bus service in my like shitty small town college didn't like come by the movie theater, so I was just like stuck in the middle of the winter. Yeah, I just missed the bus, and I was thinking about the Joker for 2 hours, which I think is what started COVID.
I think
Wait, Jumper? The movie Jumper?
No, Joker.
Oh, I said Jumper.
Oh, you said Jumper.
Jumper
I
is
misheard
I'm
you.
talking about the Hayden Christensen movie Jumper.
Yeah, no, I just revealed that I'm like 40 years old. I saw Jumper in college.
Jesus Christ, yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw Jumper, I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it on DVD, and it was the first movie that I realized you could pause and masturbate.
That's right. Grace got off for the first time to Hayden Christensen.
I mean,
That's
not the first, but
coincidentally also-
probably one, I bet that was one of the first 10 times I actually came.
What do you mean? There are other ways to masturbate?
Well, that's coincidentally what the plot of the movie is about, but Grace never made it to the end.
I've been working,
jumping
through
around.
Jumper in
Yeah.
0.15
Yeah, it was direct-
nanosecond increments for almost 20 years.
It does say on Wikipedia that it had an anticlimactic ending. I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna cite this podcast.
That's blatant editorializing. They don't get to
that is-
decide
It
that.
actually had multiple
No wonder
climactic
the
endings.
teachers were.
Whoa.
Wikipedia has gone woke. They don't get to decide
Yeah.
whether the fucking ending was good or not. That's for the
Okay,
people.
most controversial pod. I have a question for you that's controversial.
But,
You know
Yeah.
all of the Padawans that Anakin murders?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of them do you think grew up to be hot? Would have grown up to be hot.
Let's get some pictures up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jamie, pull up some pictures of those kids, so I can ask so I can figure out which ones would have been hot.
That's crazy, man. He killed 27 children.
Controversialpod.com.
Jamie, pull up some pictures of kids so I can see if I'm a pedophile.
Jamie, pull up some pictures of Watto.
Sometimes I do a
like
bit and I
swords,
get
but,
hot
like,
in my face
they're
and I
like
feel
lasers
like
at the
God
same
is
time.
giving me a fever to kill me.
Yeah. 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 Joe
Did the
Rogan just
police
has
do something wrong?
Oh, no. So what we sent was, I was just gonna say that there's just an episode where Joe Rogan has Watto on and he just doesn't explain it, and it's just Watto's like 10 lines over and over again.
No, I like
if Joe
Rogan is the
Rogan did
only other
that-
person who can understand C3 R2D2. like it's him and C3.
Yes,
it's just being,
that would
it's
be
like, wow, no shit.
If Joe Rogan had a fucking R2D2 episode or just out of the blue, no explanation, I would have to worship him as a god. I would just have to
I
have so
already
much
worship Joe
respect for
Rogan
him.
as a god.
Yeah. Yeah, speaking of guys that are
MostControversialPod.com.
yeah.
We do need like a most controversial drop to play whenever
Yeah.
someone
No,
says
you don't.
something
You got
really
me.
controversial.
I'm on every
Yeah.
episode now.
Jamie, pull up some pictures of penises so I can see if I'm gay.
But I was gonna say, speaking of guys that like Joe Rogan, so Gus sent me a picture, or not a picture. He sent me a link to this database that just got published of like police incidents in Boston. It's like, I think it goes back to like the 90s. And he told me that there's some funny things in there. Initially, I didn't think there were, but then I looked a bit more. There are like 2,000 incidents. I spent like 3 hours looking through them.
So
wow.
this is being mildly stupid and pedantic. It was the state police, not the Boston police.
Oh.
So it's for the entire
Yeah.
state of Massachusetts. These are they're the guys that Mark Wahlberg plays in The Departed, basically. So it's like
Boston is the entire state of Massachusetts.
That's not
right?
correct. There's a place called Great Barrington. There's
Yeah,
a
okay,
place
so
called
there's-
Falmouth. There's a place
And then
called
there's three
Pittsfield. There's a place
The
called
Great-
Barnstable. There's a place called... I'm not making that up. Barnstable's real. It's on Cape Cod.
I mean, this sounds like a good database. Usually, what Gus sends me databases, he'll be like,
No.
"This is a database of
I've never
pictures
sent Grace a
of
database.
girls that might look young, but they're actually characters that are over 10,000 years old.
Never happened.
They're
Here's 500
actually
terabytes of
really
police abuse of
ancient
power.
characters.
There's 500 terabytes.
Most
of
controversial
police power.
pod.com.
There's also a little gif of a cat flying through space on a Pop-Tart. I just thought it was neat.
Yeah. Gus likes to send me Padawan's crime statistics to justify my that.
So I think a more accurate summation of the state police is not Mark Wahlberg's character in The Departed, but the bald white guy who's a cop on The Wire. If that guy
Okay.
was like an entire police force, that would be the Staties. That's
Yeah.
who we're dealing with here.
Which
Okay.
bald
And,
white guy on the
okay.
wire?
Sure.
Gus,
And,
is your door closed?
Michael Chiklis on The Wire.
No.
Not Michael Chiklis.
The Wire.
No,
Gus,
no, it's not Michael
I-
Chiklis.
if
The
you
Wire
can
and The
close your
Shield are the
door,
same show.
No.
I think
It's
my
Herc.
mic is
His name
picking you
Herc,
up a little.
And the actor is
Oh,
Thomas Hawk.
it's Herc.
Yeah, Herc from The Wire.
So
I guess that is,
I do want.
He
it was
looks-
like,
he
I
looks
forgot
like-
he was white and bald.
Yeah, I just looked him up and I forgot what he looked like. He looks like an orc in whiteface. That's what Thomas Hawk on The Wire looks like.
You don't think orcs are white? Interesting.
No, they're like green. I've seen an orc.
Yeah.
I've watched Lord of the Rings at least.
You don't
3
think a
times.
Caucasian person can
Yeah.
get green?
I watched Bright, and he seems pretty accurate.
He
to
does.
most of
He
the
looks
time,
like the
maybe
guy
Bright.
from Bright. Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, talk to some guy from
The guy
Boston.
from Bright?
So,
You mean
when I've
Will?
done 2 grams of K and 12 Miller High Lives, I
Yeah,
get
the
green
guy
as
from-
hell.
talk to some guy from Boston. He's always saying that I'm not white because I'm green.
You know the
But
Orcs were
I-
slaves too. You know.
Listen, Bostonians are only ethnically Caucasian. Okay.
Yeah, and just barely. So you know what? This isn't the Boston police because I guess the first thing. This isn't a specific incident that I thought was funny, but more a string of incidents was okay. I like brought this up. I was astounded by how many car crashes cops get. How many car crashes the Harvard University Police Department gets into. It is like more than any other police department. I was it's towards the bottom. You can just see Harvard University Police Department, and it's like people that just in like all these years it's just like other misconduct, motor vehicle accident, other misconduct, motor vehicle accident. This one person had like 6 motor vehicle accidents. Oh wait, no, they also had an improper usage or storage of a firearm.
Well, they don't teach them how to drive it. It's not.
Yeah.
Honey, they're
like-
book smart, not strict.
Yeah, they're not.
See, that's actually
I do like the idea that
this
these
is,
are all like
this is confusing to me because real
Yeah.
cops can't
That-
get into car accidents.
yeah.
I
To be
think
fair
like
to this
real
cop, he
cops
was late for
can.
his final on homeless people. He
What if
really
this
had
is
to get to
all-
class.
What if this was all
Whatever
one
a
event
cop
and they
does
just
with a
crashed into,
car,
like 40 cars at
That's
once?
the law now. If a cop is going like
That's
120 miles per hour down a
Grace, can you turn your
residential
gain up a
street,
bit? Actually, sorry.
Sure,
Oh,
Yep, that's better.
I can do it.
okay.
How's that?
Uh,
Grace, you
that's-
talk.
yeah.
That's a bit better.
Gus, you might
it's
want to
fine.
close
I'll
your
turn my own volume
your
up. I can hear
door
everyone.
because I think your voice is maybe coming into my mic a little.
I think it's fine.
We'll figure this out.
I
Yeah,
like
this'll-
to. I like to think that this is all work study for Harvard students. I think Gus sort of brought that up, or Griffin earlier, that these are all just Harvard kids that are getting put on the force.
Wait,
And
so-
Like a
immediately
criminology student who's just really
Yeah.
into like
Yes.
misdemeanor car crashes. Like
I'm doing
a
like-
serial, like a detective would want to like do a serial killing to get into the mind of a serial killer, but they constantly are just like doing fender benders and stuff.
The name's James Mina, but you can call me Misdemeanor.
This is like the plot of a movie in the '60s where the cops are like, "We're stumped. We need a guy from Harvard to fucking solve this."
Officer
should
Mina. Nice to meet you. I'm Officer Mina.
Yeah.
Misdemeanor.
You think that Harvard
should make
Misdemeanor
a
was my
mind
father.
hunter.
I'm Officer Mina.
They should make a mom hunter about like a profiler.
He hasn't even passed
of-
driving 101.
They should make a mind
God
hunter
damn it,
about
he's
like
the
a
smartest cop we
fucking
got.
profiler of just idiots who like get into like scrapes and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
He was Harvard's brightest cop, but he was kicked off the force after he tried to steal the entire idea for Facebook.
What
Yeah.
It was
if
like
these are all
2009. It was way too late.
That's good. That's good.
These could all be like tactical car crashes too, to like stop
Yeah.
kind of stop a
Yeah.
chase.
Yeah, they do
To
like the
stop.
Breath of the Wild thing where they like flip out the top of the car.
Wait,
Just
something
fast them.
crazy. Something crazy happened to us today when we were driving. We drove from Burlington to Boston, and
Oh yeah,
we
that
were,
was
like-
ridiculous.
we were like we were like an hour outside of Boston.
Things were
and-
going great. I had 2 ice cream cones
Oh my
that day.
God. And this
Grace,
and this
you're not
co-
coming up in the audio.
Really? We're getting it. We're getting it on our end. We have it recording.
Yeah, it's all.
You know what? That should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
We'll
fine.
just- yeah.
I'm certain that we have it on our end. the
No,
audio.
I trust you. You're 10 times better than us.
Can
at
you
this.
guys hear her when she talks?
I mean,
Yeah,
I
we
can,
can.
but like through my door.
Obviously doesn't.
Okay,
So not a
Let's
helpful
see if
thing to
Discord
say.
is.
I can still hear Grace.
Oh, Discord may have once. Yeah, sorry. Discord may have reverted to.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it does sound like she's a bit distant.
Um.
Out, obviously.
Okay, we've
Grace,
still.
Grace,
Hello.
you've been distant.
It should be.
Okay, I can hear her. We're fine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, no, you're obviously the one that can hear her.
I
though.
could hear her too, but
Okay, good. Okay, just confirm it.
All right, sorry. Go on in your
all right.
story. My bad.
sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so we're driving, and I look in the rear view, and there's a cop that pulls in behind me, and his lights are flashing, and I'm like, oh, we're getting pulled over. Fuck.
So we pulled off to the side.
I literally pull over, and
April
the
pulls
cop
off
just
and the cop just drives past.
this fucker is just driving around with his lights
So
on.
then
for
we had
no
to do the very
reason.
dangerous thing of getting back onto a busy highway from the shoulder.
You cannot pull behind me and turn your lights on if you don't want me to. That's what it means when you get. That's how you get pulled over. What are you doing?
That's pretty much the worst thing I've
That
ever
guy's
heard
the
of a
smartest
cop
on the
doing.
force. I can go wherever I want in the city.
Oh my
as long as
God.
they just move out of the way.
So awful.
I know, it's fucking sucks so much. Oh, I had a that's unrelated, but I had something happen today. So I was at the Minnesota State Fair, which everyone in Minnesota loves and everyone not in Minnesota doesn't care about.
It's the best
And,
state fair.
Yeah.
It is the best
All
state
of the
fair.
other state
Iowa,
fairs are just for incest and pig measuring.
yeah, and like
But this
and,
this state fair is about incest, pig measuring, and good eats and great drinks.
Good eating.
yeah. No, it's there aren't like Republican presidential candidates hanging there. It's great.
I mean, the
but I went
Iowa
with
State
my-
Fair is smaller. It's like fucking the fucking IOEs. We need to do something about the IOEs. Most controversial pod.com.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, if you look up what like China's already doing to them, it's actually really fucked up.
The Iowa.
The Chinese are ruining Iowa.
Controversialpod.com.
I do actually, yeah. President Xi
I could go
actually
off
did
on this,
live
but
in
I won't get
Iowa.
started.
Jamie, pull up
What did
where
you
Iowa
eat?
is.
What did you eat? What did you eat at the
Jamie,
Minnesota State Fair?
Good question. I had it was like pretty standard. I just had like cheese curds and like I don't know. There's like a pizza stand that I go to because I know
You had
it's-
pizza?
I do it.
You had
Yeah, I do
pizza
it
at
every
the
year because
fair?
it's like
You had a
it's
slice
shitty.
of
It's
pizza?
shitty.
So what do
but
they serve, like
I'm
iced
a-
pizza in Iowa or Minnesota?
So your guys'
Yeah, that's
Patreon's
a
not doing
pizza.
so good.
I'm a slave to tradition.
Most controversialpod.com. Support the
Minnesota is
magic.
all ice. Oh no, but I went with so I went with my grandma, and as we were leaving, I went with my family, and my grandma was visiting, and as we were leaving, we saw like a bunch of a bunch of really tall, muscular guys like coming into the fair, and they were wearing like U of M shirts, and my mom said, "Oh, I think that's the football team," but there were like I guess the U of M football team is like a lot more people than I thought it was, and I just said to myself, is that the basketball team also? And my grandma just went up to like this group of 5 black guys and just said, are you on the basketball team? And they said, no, we're on the football team.
And that was
That
the
feels like a hard
500th
mistake
time they had
today.
been asked that.
There is a
See,
big difference in
That's
width.
fair.
Here's a big difference. Your grandma was at least willing to talk to a group of black men.
Yeah.
You didn't even have a single
Yeah.
question for them.
Most controversial.
Controversialpod.com.
It would have been funny if they were like, yeah, and she just walked away.
Yeah, no, they were very clearly football players. Yeah, no, she became the fucking like whatever Sister Jean of U of M.
So
Whoever
do you
that-
think a
whoever
group
that-
of young black men can't pull a prank? You don't think a group of young black men
should have
could
said they were on,
dress
like,
up
the
as
tug of
football
war team.
players and actually be basketball players? As like
Yeah.
a fun little goof?
You know what was funny is they were all loading off the bus and we were walking by. One of them was wearing just like a rice patty hat. He didn't get it from like
See, they were.
like from
They were pranking you.
Yeah.
You can see a picture of that on mostcontroversialpod.com.
I'm uploading inappropriate pictures right now to mostcontroversialpod.com.
There's nothing more controversial than a muscular guy in a weird hat.
Yeah.
He's
It's
not
just
supposed to wear that.
mostcontroversialpod.com is the podcast and like the collateral murder video, and then like a bunch of pictures, and then a bunch of racist stock photos.
It does kind of sound like the name of a podcast that would be made
Ever-
for, like a Netflix
ever
original
wondered-
show.
Ever wondered what it would look like to murder a child? Check it out on mostcontroversialpod.com.
The most controversial newsletter.
Ever wondered what it would
POV.
be like to murder a child?
POV.
What if
You're
a snuff
killing.
film was also
Episode
pornography?
1.
mostcontroversialpod.com. We asked Taylor Swift if she would have sex with a 16-year-old boy if it meant getting an AIDS vaccine.
Taylor Swift.
mostcontroversialpod.com.
Mostcontroversialpod.com.
Yeah. We put it out on Substack, and like a bunch of people are like, "Wow, this is really poignant." We get on like, yeah.
Can I ask you guys a question quick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think this is it for the cops?
What?
Are they gonna survive
Do you think
this?
they're done now?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I think they'll be
I
okay,
think-
but they'll take like a serious blow. And it'll be like
I think they might have to-
Massachusetts' version of like the Minneapolis protests.
There's going to
They'll
be like
take
an
a serious blow
investigation,
from-
but you know it's all bullshit anyway. So
Yeah.
what's the point?
Yeah. Oh, I also saw a guy at the Minnesota State Fair that was wearing a hoodie that just said Tab on it, like the 80s soda. And I said, "I really like your hoodie," and he said, "Thank you."
That's
Oh, hell
that is
yeah.
the most anticlimactic end to the story I ever could have heard.
I don't.
You
okay,
said
well,
nice
I thought it was
hoodie,
fun.
and he said thanks.
No, this
I
is.
don't
Thanks,
know.
it's my soda hoodie.
I'm grateful.
Pew 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 pew. That's uncontroversial.
grateful.
You know what it is? That's uncontroversial.
actually-
That's
Yeah,
not
you
a
should have said I
compliment.
Tab
hate. You should have
is
said I
good.
hate your hoodie and stabbed him.
Yeah.
It's
You
most
know,
You should
controversial.
have said I love your hoodie, and also I support slavery.
Fine.
That would have
Yeah.
been so much more controversial.
Yeah, and I said, "Can you please listen to my podcast?"
Tab
That
is
is
the
actually the
basis
most
of one of the best
controversial damn
episodes
thing
of
he said.
American Dad.
Handing out flyers for my podcast at the Minnesota State Fair to like
Most controversial
to like farm families. Yeah. I guess the only other funny thing I saw was there was like an alpaca farm like stand, and behind the alpacas they had a massive Blue Lives Matter flag.
Because the
But-
alpaca.
And
I mean,
that's
Maybe
fine.
if
Most
you think-
controversial pod.
if you think about how many alpacas like got kicked out of Cuba after Castro came to power, and so many of them own sugar plantations, it's not that big of a surprise.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay, wait. God damn. Sorry, I'm wading through all these misconduct allegations from the fucking.
Yo, any of them corny? Like,
There was
It's
there
happened
pictures?
so
Like
many
cool
times.
sex
Are there
stuff?
pictures? And are there pictures? Is there cool sex stuff in other
Yeah,
pictures?
is there any like pics or whatever?
I saw you posted a category called discrimination based on sexual orientation, and I was excited to get to that one. I didn't actually look at any of the examples; it might just be depressing, but we'll see.
There's one from a pharmaceutical school that I thought was very funny, and I'll send that one. Then we can move on to the poop one that Griffin is sending right now.
I just
wait,
there was a lull, and I might want to swipe.
Can
I
I-
might want to kind of swipe in with the poop stuff.
Can I read this one from the Beverly Police Department?
Yeah.
I just clicked on it
Please.
randomly. This is a leak. This occurred on September 7th, 2021, and it is allegation type subtype. Alcohol or drug abuse, truthfulness or professional integrity. And the allegation details say, drinking on duty, prescription pill use, marijuana use, truthfulness in interviews for investigation, professional responsibilities by posing in a Hitler salute, purchasing and possessing prescription pills without prescription, conduct unbecoming. This guy just gets insanely drunk, does every drug available to him, and is like, dude, I've gotta pose like Hitler.
Dude,
Going
it's
out
my
like
professional
power bottom, man.
responsibility to become Hitler right now.
Yeah. Oh, I remember why I posted one of them that looks like one of them that was just like harassment. I sent because the name is Matthew Sweet, or as it looks in there, it just says Sweet Matthew accused of sexual misconduct.
Mr. Candy, Officer Candy.
I can't believe what Sweet Matthew has done. Oh yeah, Griffin, can you read the one that I just sent, and then we can move on to the other things?
The one you
This
just
is from-
sent.
Yeah, this is this is a. I didn't get the name, but this is from a female police officer that works at a pharmacy college.
Okay. Truthfulness or professional integrity, and then
Yeah, you don't
made
don't
false
read that.
statements to investigators, did not disclose prior terminations to the college, inappropriate remarks about people with autism, unwanted sexual touching of a male dispatcher, and entered the men's room locker occasion on numerous occasions.
Yeah.
What you got? What are you, Asperger's? Is that like you gay or something?
Can I touch your
No,
dick? What are you fucking retarded? Can I touch your dick?
Are you gonna do the
Yeah.
excited hands things if I grab on your nuts?
I then thought that I had to use lethal force because he was doing excited hands.
Listen,
which
you're
may
not gonna
indicate.
Listen, baby, you're not gonna flirt with me to convince me to have sex with you. I only get horny for nonverbal people.
I like a strong and silent type.
Most controversial pod.com.
A weak and silent type.
Oh my god, I just got. You're right. You were not kidding. The Harvard Police Department has committed so many
Yeah.
car crimes. These guys
Yeah.
cannot stop crashing their cars.
That's the we
Yeah.
need to address the police's brutality against cars.
Yeah.
What they're doing to cars, to their own cars. Can we talk about poop now?
Yeah, we can talk about poop. So, thank you to the person that sent us this, Dr. Crayons.
Wait, is it Dr. Crayons or Dr. Crayons?
I don't know. Is that like a regional pronunciation? It's the.
I think
the
if you
waxing
say it
color
Dr.
with.
Crayons, then you're on the spectrum, bitch. Most controversial pod.com.
Bow, 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 bow. Yeah.
The official doctor of mostcontroversial.com.
He's
you
our
go
doctor,
on the
Nick.
Yeah, you go on the website, like a new category appears like every 7 minutes, and like we clearly just written like 2 sentences.
Dr. Crayon's advice.
Yeah.
Don't go to the doctor, ever!
Yeah.
Dr. Grant says, shove them up there. We're talking Sequoia.
Yeah.
We're talking periwinkle blue. Dr.
Oh,
Grant
wait,
just
can I go
tells
over
you
one more-
which
one more?
crayons to shove up your nose and asshole.
One more allegation. There's a guy who got written up in the Belmont Police Department, and the allegation detail is receipt of payments after misleading the town, which sounds like he was written up for lying about there being a werewolf in the hills.
Trying to sell them a monorail.
Too many times.
That guy also
Yeah.
has the same name as member of
Yeah,
Slipknot.
he told him.
Yeah,
He does, yeah,
Taylor.
Corey Taylor.
Yeah.
He told everyone that the sun wasn't going to come back unless he got paid.
The sun went away forever.
It's not. It's
like,
not
well, we
rising
love
again.
Slip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the only good thing about the Iowa State Fair is Slipknot.
We even do
But,
corn
yeah.
better at the Minnesota State Fair, baby.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, it's so much better.
Yeah, have a good night, guys.
That's our Oh, I also saw like Amy Klobuchar twice, and she gave me very icy eyes. And I like waved at
Listen,
her.
her family and my family have beef.
Oh my god! Really? Beef with Amy Klobuchar.
Wait. Are you like able to divulge more details or not?
Let's just say the
attacking you?
Klobuchars,
Oh, okay.
are fucking, they think they fucking are such hot shit. They think they're such smart pieces of shit. Well, guess what? A lot of people don't know this. They're Polish, the bad kind. Most controversial pod.com.
Yeah, Grace is like, I don't want to talk about this anymore. She just gets up
Here's
and she
the
has
thing.
like
People
she still
talk
has a
about Amy
stapler in her head.
Klobuchar like she's hot. She's not that hot.
Yeah, people talk about any female politician that isn't like, isn't decaying is like.
I'm
that's
glad we're
hottest.
finally confronting misogyny on the pod.
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
That's
Least
the real
controversial.
Least controversial.
It's controversialpod.com.
Yeah, most controversial way to combat misogyny. These women actually aren't hot; they're ugly.
I feel really bad for your roommate, Gus, because she just said she walked in
I know.
with her
I'm so sorry.
boyfriend,
I heard her.
saw
I
a
heard her Monday, and
podcast
I'm
was
like,
happening.
I need to write her an apology, Caitlin. I'm so sorry.
No,
Imagine coming home after a long day and
Never-
your entire apartment is
Don't
being used to
apologize.
record a
Don't back down.
podcast.
never apologize. Most controversial
Oh! Wait.
Everything you do is right.
You are the only person in the world. Most controversial pod.
Yeah,
You
everyone
made
is
it.
lying about you.
You
Most
made up the
controversial.
entire world in your mind. Mostcontroversialpod.com.
You need to get a good rest tonight so you can think up of new slurs in the morning.
You need
Most
to
controversial
pull over right
now.
now.
Yeah. Everything you thought of while you were doing cocaine was the right idea. You should follow through on those ideas.
I hope everything that we thought of while we were doing cocaine was good, because otherwise our comedy show's gonna suck.
Yeah, no, I think I thought of this podcast while I was just doing I think I was just like doing like Diet Coke in my college room.
Doing Diet
So
Coke.
I was doing.
Yeah.
You just like put it in a bag and let it ferment like Jenkum.
yeah, exactly.
Charlie's
Yeah.
had that like picture of that kid who's like, "Oh, I'm so hungover from soda and M&Ms from."
Yeah,
last
I
night."
am. I didn't say that it was. I didn't say it was hungover.
You said
I
doing Diet Coke.
You
Yeah,
got
that
a
was
sugar
the
rush.
that was
It's
the
okay.
yeah.
We all
I
get
was
a
under
sugar
the
rush
influence.
sometimes.
Look, you clearly don't know what being on Diet Coke is like. This is why the stigma
Yeah.
still exists.
I mean, that's where the expression "cocaine skinny" comes from.
It does. It comes from Diet
Yeah.
Coke.
It was weird that they called it that. It's
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just like fat as shit. I'm like, I'm cocaine. Poop. Yeah.
Can I just say one thing really quick?
Yes.
Yes.
Mostcontroversialpod.com.
Yeah, you're not thin enough. Most controversial pod.com.
Ah, 1 like equals 1 hour fasting. Most controversial pod. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Most controversialpod.com.
Going on a
Celery,
hunger strike
at
until
least,
a part-time Indian
I'll tell you,
Most controversial
celery
pod.com.
probably
Wait,
tastes
wait,
better
wait,
than
hold
your...
on. That's a different kind of not eating.
Celery probably tastes better than your uncle's dick in your mouth. Celery, mostcontroversialpod.com/incest-based anorexia. That's our
I'm
motto.
just-
That's different than
Not even-
mostcontroversial.com/based anorexia
Yeah.
and based
Just keep
incest.
just keep drinking water. Just keep drinking water until you don't want to eat.
You will not want to eat anymore.
If you're skinny enough, your uncle won't want to molest you. Wait, I'm sorry.
If you're skinny enough, you'll disappear and no one-
Mostcontroversialpod.com.
Okay. So I don't.
Do you guys?
I guess
So Taylor Swift's single again.
Did you guys hear everyone's breaking up with Scooter Braun? Most controversial
I can't-
pod.com.
I can't believe that's the
Our
name of a
manager?
producer. That
We're
is the
not
name
making-
of.
We're staying with him.
Yeah, yeah. We're all moving in with Scooter Braun. That's like
Scooter
like-
Braun is my new uncle.
that's like
I am citing Scooter Braun as an uncle.
yeah. That
Unrelated to
Scooter Braun is
That was-
Scooter Braun a Muppet?
no, it's Ada.
That'd be
Braun's brother
really
with
funny.
autism.
No one's ever seen a picture of Scooter Braun. Turns out he's a Muppet.
Come on, Adriana.
Braun's brother with
I
autism.
got I've got
I can't-
3 pounds of felt to feed back
Yeah.
home. This
Yeah,
in
no,
this
that's
scenario, Muppets refer to their kids as pounds of felt.
You know, hearing like Scooter Braun did something awful elicits the same. It might be most controversial. Is it elicits the same response for me as when I heard that there was a shooting at a Madden tournament? Because my first reaction is like, wait, Madden tournament? That's like, why not just watch football? And then my reaction here is like, wait, he's named Scooter? Why not have a normal name?
His name, he
Yeah,
calls
wait.
himself Scooter. His name is Scott.
I know.
It's the funniest
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Yeah, no, just,
No,
I
I
just
actually
get,
gave him that nickname.
Yeah.
He
he was
didn't
nice.
pull it out from nowhere.
Yeah.
I gave
I
him
tried
that
calling
because
him Scott
when we
for a
were in
while.
school together, he was fat and really slow. So I was like, "Bang! I bet you were a scooter, so you could not be so fucking slow. You don't be fat piece of shit."
yeah,
And he's just a really
Yeah.
insecure person, so he's kept it.
yeah,
It like drove him to become the
Yeah.
person he is.
There
Yeah.
was I don't know if he's still in the NFL, but there was an offensive coordinator named Jim Bob Cooter, and that
Oh, yeah.
That's me actually.
It's just a guy
Yeah.
wandering around. You have to take him seriously, and his name is Billy Bob.
Yeah.
When I
Pussy.
see my
Yeah.
girlfriend this weekend, I'm gonna be like having sex with her and be like, "I Jim Bobbed on the cooter," and then she's gonna post something really damning about me and break up with me.
ruin
That'll be that. And
Yeah, it's
but good news is that post will do really well on mostcontroversialpod.com.
.com. Yeah, every writer on Most Controversial Pod is the offensive coordinator.
At mostcontroversialpod.com, every person's on the offensive line.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
hey.
I think I introduced this subreddit with the person who sent it like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, Dr. Cran.
Dr. Cran.
Yeah, Dr. Cran. Yes.
That guy lost his license in this time, actually. There was a whole investigation. Apparently,
Yeah.
he was telling kids to put indigo up their ass when they had a cold.
And then he would
But you're
quietly.
actually supposed to put Forest Green up your ass when you have a cold. So he's lost his license
And then he
based
would
on...
tell them,
he would
he would tell them that nothing tastes as good as Skinny feels.
he would put a cran up a child's ass and then whisper to himself, "Most controversial pod."
He kept on telling
Listen,
the parents to listen to
if
this
you-
podcast.
If you want to give your kid anorexia, having a doctor tell them to do it is probably the best way possible, right?
Yeah.
The most efficient one.
Just like sitting you're a doctor, you sit a kid down, you have a real talk. It's like, hey, you need to stop eating and lose a
That's-
You need to be 50 pounds.
You need
That's
to,
actually-
You're gonna die.
That's pretty much how I got anorexia. Actually, was when my
man,
when
that's
my
awful.
doctor prescribed me hormones. He was like, "You should probably try to cycle your weight to
Yeah.
maximize the
Oh,
effect." And I'm like age like 15. It's like, okay, no problem. Cut to a year later. I'm like dying in my So
I got
It
anorexia
works.
from a witch's curse. It was pretty
That's
bad.
awesome.
You did it.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
A-
Yeah, I did.
April's
Did not.
April's
Did
doctor.
too.
April's doctor was like a 50-year-old man, just like wearing thigh highs for some reason. You need to be maxing. Like, yeah,
That's such awesomely bad advice. It's really fucking killing
Yeah.
me.
You need to cycle
April-
your weight. You just need to like
Yeah.
have it turn off and on.
he was like touching
April
himself
was the
as he
first
said
person-
that.
Oh, hey, April, me...
Jesus Christ.
April's
April,
doctor
me
was
and
just a
Gus
Mission.
and April, me and
Yeah.
Gus
Oh my
and
God.
Camille and
Yeah.
you know your girlfriend and everybody. We were talking the other day
Yeah.
while you were in the bathroom at your birthday party, and we decided that you're a fat piece of shit. And if you want us to keep using she/her pronouns for you, you should probably start cycling your weight.
Most
Okay?
controversial pod.com.
This is an intervention.
Babe, I'm breaking up with you.
April,
Most
only
controversial
one-
pod.com.
Only one of us can be fat. A comedy duo
Yeah.
is one fat one and
Yeah.
one skinny one.
We're gonna have a Lizzo thing happen to us. Grace fires me because I gained too much weight.
I'm sick of feeling like what happened to you happened to me. Mostcontroversialpod.com. So girls pooping.
Can I say something about the Lizzo stuff for 1 second?
Yes.
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 When you
please.
put a banana in a vagina, it's not sex anymore. It's goofing around.
Yeah, it is goofing around. Exactly. Yeah.
It's monkey business. I mean, it's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
locker
this.
room talk. It's monkey
I don't
business.
think
Yeah.
most controversial pod.com.
Yeah. That's like not in Minnesota. There's I like the idea of Lizzo returning to Minnesota and she's doing like a Nuremberg speech.
Yeah, actually, the reason that Lizzo got in so much trouble over that is that it's actually a serious state-level crime in Minnesota to make somebody eat fruit or vegetables.
Right.
Oh.
Whoa, got him. MostControversialPod.com. MostControversialPod.com.
Lizzo is going on
fucking,
stage with
it's a
Amy
state,
Klobuchar
it's
to
a
declare
fucking
martial law.
It's a state level crime in Boston, Massachusetts to drink water and not fucking AC fluid.
MostControversialPod.com.
Bitch.
Griffin,
Bitch, you
I'm
dumb
not from
Bostonian
anywhere.
cunts.
Most controversial pod.
You
I
dumb
was gonna ask you to
fucking.
read.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I was
And-
going to ask you to read one of these Reddit posts.
Did you know
Oh, yeah.
do you know what the R word is in Boston?
It's,
Retarded, because they are. MostControversialPod.com, bitches.
With no enthusiasm, MostControversialPod.com.
I'm so
Like you're doing an
sweaty.
NPR sponsor read.
Most
Just totally
Gus,
lifeless.
is there an AC? Could we turn the
I'm
AC
chilling.
on?
We can't turn the AC on in here. We're recording.
Oh.
I'm in the Okay.
I'm so
Griffin,
sweaty.
Can you
We'll
read
be
one
okay.
of these?
We'll be okay.
Griffin, can you read those of you who have watched a girl poop?
Yeah. I don't even care.
I get.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is the title?
Those
so
of you
this
who
is
have
in,
watched a girl poop.
Before we
This is
before
in,
we read
yeah.
it, who here has watched a girl poop before?
I can't say that.
I have.
I mean, I don't know.
I have.
Probably at some point.
I have.
I don't know. Yeah.
Gus,
I say
have
probably
you?
at some point. It's like like a week ago I did, not like.
if you've
Yeah.
never watched a girl poop, you've probably
Then
never
you do
been in
not
love.
respect women.
Yeah, you're literally are like a sub. You're like not a
Oh,
human entity.
you
experience
if you've
love.
never watched a girl poop, it's because you want to convince yourself that girls don't poop. And sorry, it's not 2007 4chan anymore. It's 2023.
Yeah, the illusion was shattered, and that's how I got rid of it.
Controversialpod.com.
But we have this. Yeah. Anyway, Griffin.
For those of you who have watched a girl poop, what was it like the first time? How hot was it? How turned on were you? The smell? What did it look like? How'd you get her to do it for you? Etc. Bonus question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how obsessed would you say you are? 1 would obviously be not at all. I'm guessing 10 would mean this is your favorite porn, and most days you can't stop thinking about girls pooping. For me, especially lately, probably a 10. And that user is deleted.
From 7
Oh,
years
I
ago.
meant in real life, I thought.
Yeah.
Not on like a video. I've like
He
seen a
died.
girl poop before.
Do we?
He got,
do we
he
want to
got
read
sucked
the?
down the toilet like and flushed away.
Wait, what
Hey,
Reddit
listen.
was this on? Like, what Reddit was this posted to?
This was posted to r/girls pooping. We have it in the show links channel.
Sorry, what's that? R/girls pooping.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is
It's,
r/girls pooping.
Okay.
Yeah. We also.
Most
there's also one-
controversialpod.com.
Yeah. Do you? Does one of us, or I guess
I'll do it.
the
Shut up.
the transphobia one, the one where they make their mission known.
Oh yeah, I forgot to send that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we only got
It's,
two ones in here. What the fuck are you doing? What am I supposed to
We
read?
were talking about other stuff.
Yeah, we were talking about
We were talking about other stuff that I can't really remember, and I think I blacked out for 15 minutes.
mostcontroversialpod.com. You don't
Most
remember what
controversialpod.com.
happened. Accusation. You were asking for it.
No,
Mostcontroversialpod.com.
no.
That's
Charlie, no. Charlie, no.
Yeah, I know that one was a bit much. Yeah, again, mostcontroversialpod.com. I guess
Is somebody
Why
going to
don't you send
send
it?
it? I'll send it.
I
It's
sent
in
it.
there.
I just sent it.
Okay. So this is from one of
there's
the
a-
mods of r/girls pooping.
There's a full post where they detail their fucking
Their beliefs.
their beliefs. Yeah, on transphobia.
Trans women are women. Transphobia will not be tolerated.
Oh wow, that's really beautiful.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
What if the
Trans
poop's coming
women
out
are
of the
allowed
dick
to post
though?
here. Any
What if the
transphobia
poop is
response
coming
to
out of the
trans
dick?
posts will result in a ban and will be reported to the admins. Right. And the top comment is, "Bro, I just like pooping."
A lot of the most controversial comments are deleted.
A lot of the really upvoted ones are very transphobic, sadly.
But all the most controversial comments are still available on mostcontroversialpod.com.
Yeah.
It's not a phobia, it's a preference. I like to watch poop with the vagina next to it, not the penis.
Wow.
It is insane that this is where you get self-righteous.
Yeah,
Like, I
it's
will
like
not see a penis next to the porn I watch of shit coming out
Yeah,
of a woman's
penis.
ass.
Just
I'm not the I'm not the Marquis de Sade. I have fucking limits. I'm not some libertine that'll just jack off to anything. Of course there has to be a vagina there.
has to be a
Well,
Yeah.
without the vagina, it's not
Okay,
sanitary.
One of the
Because
mods
the
replies,
vagina puts out. Can people hear me? Because the vagina puts out lubricants that sanitize the whole area. So when the dick is just there, and then the poop is coming out, the vaginal fluids aren't sanitizing the area.
Yeah, a bunch of transvestigators like, this poop obviously came from a man.
There's one point in the comment section where the OP mod calls someone a shit parent, and isn't that like a good thing here? Isn't that part of the idea? It's like, your parenting is dog shit. I can't say that. Fuck.
Yeah, I love. Yeah, you're. Wait a minute. Yeah, you're.
One of the people.
Well, maybe dog shit. Hopefully, they're not into dog shit. Although I guess that's like if you're gonna want to fuck dogs, jacking off to pictures of dogs shitting is.
Coming from strictly based on preference, for those that only wish to see cisgendered women, do you suggest creating r/cis girls pooping?
Oh my god! r/cis girls pooping. That's so awesome.
Yeah, we have had it up to here with the gender ideology that has taken over.
That is so awesome.
Yeah, Matt Walsh being like, guys, I want you to check out this new community that's standing up against the trans menace.
Yeah. Trans or not, taking a thick big shit is so hot.
that just saw a banner in a pride parade.
And that comment was from you/Steven Crowder.
Yeah. Mostcontroversialpod.com.
You know, as a trans woman who likes to take photos of herself taking a shit, it is really nice to see a community that is open to that. Because I've been posting photos of me taking shit on like r/Steven Universe and r/Magic the Gathering and r/DeSantis 2024. And people are like, no, take that off. And it's like, oh, really? I thought this was an internet forum for us to post what we liked.
I thought I must have gotten the wrong message from Steven Universe when I watched it.
Yeah, I thought it was about being yourself.
Yeah.
And for me,
I guess
being
it's about
myself
being
means
Are the
posting
girls
pictures of me.
assholes? Shit on the ground.
See, the thing is, people are like, "Oh, this is not the Reddit. We don't allow anyone to post pictures of themselves shitting, not just trans women." And I'm like, "Well, guess what? I don't get off when I'm posted at a place it's supposed to be." So
Posting on r girls pooping. Should we start a subreddit that's just r/girls? I don't want to see anyone pooping. Should we start r/girls? I'm only here for the girls.
yeah. Wait, I'm just curious. Wait, are there like other not safe
I'm
for work
fine with the
subreddits?
trans girls. I'm fine with girls with dicks, but just none of the poop.
None of the
please.
pooping. Can we just get r/girls, please, going?
Yeah.
This has actually been a really traumatic experience for me because this is how I found out that girls pooped at all.
even
Wow.
just
Pretty
r/girls.
dumps about this. No pun intended.
Even just r/girls sitting on the toilet and not doing anything would be fine.
r/girls not pooping.
Yeah, r/girls constipated.
Girls doing
There
other
it is.
stuff.
There it is.
r/girl telling you to leave the restroom.
There we go.
And it's just them
I
waving
also
their
want to,
fingers at
note,
you.
If you look at like, I think like the admin that posted that they posted that trans women are women, transphobia will not be tolerated, and then the other post that they posted right after that was do not post hidden camera videos. So those are the two problems ravaging the girls pooping community is transphobia and hidden bathroom
You know,
cameras.
sometimes something's covered in shit, and you get all the shit off, and it's an angel. You know, this is the angel in this shit covered Reddit.
That's so God, that is so funny that like Chuck Berry made like it was like 10 restaurants just for that, just so we could like have like a cart, just so we could like put up like a painting in the women's bathroom that he put his eyes through and like followed women with.
Was
I
that?
thought he just liked to get peed on. I didn't know if he was
No, I think he
No,
did. Well, one of the certainly an older black rock and roll icon did hidden camera
did
stuff.
get extremely peed on.
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't Chuck Berry. Maybe I was thinking, because I know Chuck Berry had the sex tape.
Chuck Berry, his only #1 hit song was called My Ding-a-Ling.
Yeah. Wait, what's that an allegory for? I hope it's his ding-a-ling.
It's about a little bell he got as a child that was on
Mostcontroversial.com.
It's about his dick.
Yeah.
Be about it,
Going into a women's bathroom, there's just like a 17th century painting with like the eyes cut out in the stall.
This is a very strange song because he gets too into the metaphor, and so he says that his grandmother brings him his penis. Kind of confusing.
Griffin just sent an awful contraption. Griffin just sent.
I'm just wondering, does this actually it's a photo of a woman?
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Tied up, connected to a toilet.
That should be on our girls not pooping. That woman is not pooping.
She is not pooping.
You can't fool me. She's not pooping.
That's why it was on most controversial page.
You're trying to tell me she's pooping? How fucking stupid do you think I am? She's not fucking pooping.
I'm supposed to believe she took a shit in the toilet and then ran
sorry,
down,
but,
put
like,
the
this
gas mask
woman
on,
is-
and tied herself up.
I thought that was a
post
plunger.
is
I thought
like-
the idea was that it was a plunger.
The post is like, does anyone know if someone has this contraption?
Okay,
Does it
so we need
exist?
to describe this. This is
So this person seems to think they already know a girl who would put on this gas mask, connect into a toilet that would just feed the shit directly, flush the shit into her
yeah.
mouth.
This is a woman hiding
Apparently-
under a toilet with a gas mask on her face, and the gas mask is connected to a toilet.
And let us be, and it's not like an actual picture of that. It's like a 3D
Yeah, it's
creation.
like a
Yeah. Oh, it looks like she. Yeah. Oh, she's also got some nice socks on. Fucking.
She has like
Where was this
pantyhose
made?
on. Those are called pantyhose. She has pantyhose
That's right.
on.
So good,
I know,
Grace.
I knew I was gonna mess it up. Honestly,
It's so good.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Charlie, for this segment, we're
you
confiscating
they said
the collective
socks and you
pantyhose.
didn't correct them.
Oh, I
God
wasn't
damn it.
listening.
yeah.
She's
this
got
woman's
really
wearing,
nice
like-
tits, actually. I think
She
it would
does.
be reasonable to if someone jacked off to this photo. I think that wouldn't be crazy. It would be like, I mean, the tits are really nice.
I'll say it.
Can
I'm
we
gonna
get-
make her
can we
smell my
get-
poop.
Yeah, could we get a version of this without the toilet stuff?
Yeah, actually, really, we could really easily get
Could
that.
we get
Who is
that?
she?
Yeah. Damn.
Damn, who is she? ID?
Yeah.
I need to.
Oh,
like
I don't
post-
have. Can I get permission to message in this channel? I have something to say.
Oh yes. You should have permission.
Oh, it
To
says I don't.
show links. Oh really? You know what? Let me just temporarily give you. Let me give you host permission so that you can. That's how much we trust you.
Well,
To not ruin. God damn it. Okay, there it is. I'll edit out the. I need to mess around with these more because I think I messed up the permission.
okay, we made a good version of it.
Oh, now that I can jack it too. Now that I can jack it too. We're cooking.
That's
was
controversial.
controversial. this was my sexual awakening when I realized that I wasn't into
Yes.
poop.
Got that out on the fly.
I thought all there was to jack off to in this world was girls pooping. But turns out there are girls who aren't pooping.
Yeah.
What the
It
hell?
it might actually be the girls that's getting me horny.
I think it's the girls.
Someone who just starts with scat porn and thinks that's all there is.
Well,
My
yeah, the
parents-
man, you know, when a man and a woman really love each other, he poops on her and she poops on him, and then a baby comes out from somewhere. Isn't that how it
Like-
happens?
I like the idea of posting, like, just, like, taking, like, scans of, like, Playboy magazines and being like, guys, you can't see it, but she's actually pooping in this. It's like, that's how you're coming to terms with it.
Is
guys,
there any
guys-
like confessionals that we get like in some other subreddits? Like my husband came out about loving girls pooping.
Yeah.
No.
My husband came... Yeah, my husband came out about loving other girls.
That's not what
pooping.
girls pooping is about. It's not about discussing the topic.
It's about community.
Yeah.
It's about family.
I met my girlfriend on girls pooping.
Which one of you was pooping?
I met my girlfriend while she was pooping. I was changing her diaper. We didn't start dating for 20 years, though.
Oh god. Okay, I'll read this one. This I don't know if this will be the last one. I don't know how long we've been going, but I like this. This post reads: Has a girl ever made a collection of poop? If you don't know what I mean, here's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Instead of using a toilet, instead a girl will only poop into stuff such as vases, jars, boxes, urns, bags, containers, etc., etc.
Oh my god.
Urns and keep them around so she has a collection of her turds. Has something like this happened before? And if not, would any girls be interested in making it happen? I like he says,
See,
has
this
it
person
ever
is just
happened before? Like this,
as an academic.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. Has it ever happened before? Maybe even on accident.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this is
Like someone
yeah.
didn't know what a toilet was until they were like 15.
It just wasn't a toilet in the house, and you
Well,
had
that's pretty dark,
poop in
actually.
urns and bags.
That's actually how
Urns.
Tutankhamun did it.
Yeah.
The pharaohs pooped almost
Yeah.
exclusively in
Yeah.
fucking sarcophagi.
Yeah,
Yeah, they-
Tutankhamun was the most illustrious leader.
Yeah, they pooped in canopic jars so they could take it into the underworld with them.
Yeah. So they could make their bitches eat it because that's what they were into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, legend has it that ancient Egyptians who weren't buried with urns of their own poop were not able to use toilets in the afterlife.
Wow.
Or
And they were-
or get hard.
This isn't even really. I just remember that I saw this. I was on a Discord last night with Gus and some other people, and I went on r/op. It's gone wild, and this isn't like not safe for work or anything. I just really like this picture because it just says body pic posted already, and it's just some guy doing the pussy eating motion.
Oh my god.
Charlie was kind of stuttering through it. This is r/opiates gone wild.
I wasn't stuttering.
I couldn't hear you that clearly. I just wanted to make sure.
He was
Okay.
He was
I am-
ogling this
I-
beautiful man.
Not,
Well,
not
it
stuttering,
was a
but like
woman.
like laughing too hard to like.
Oh yeah.
that's what I meant.
No, I was fully confident in my in this picture.
Yeah, no, it's really funny.
Body pic posted already,
It's-
and then he's just going
It's
like,
like a guy
Oh my
spacing
God.
and making the pussy eating gesture on r/opiates gone wild. It's also like somehow not safe for work. It is like actually like not safe for work. Like it's just a
you
guy
know,
making a
he's
face.
he's wearing a shirt.
Unless
and
he
then,
means like in an OSHA
I also-
way, where it's like you shouldn't be on opiates
Yeah.
while you're at work.
Yeah. Do not make the pussy eating motion if you are in the work site.
You may attract too many women and anger the construction workers who are catcalling.
Yeah. Yeah. You may be, yeah. Yeah, we were going on a bunch of, basically, I forget what, there was another one I saw, it was just like some guy laying down on a log, and you can see his ass. There's just, there
in
are a bunch
the
of like,
opiates gone wild.
Oh no! Or the other thing about Opium's Gone Wild is that it is officially dedicated to a member that died. It's the other thing I remember.
I think that's beautiful.
Oh man, how did he die?
Yeah, that's the thing that made me laugh when I saw it.
Most controversial pod.
How did he die?
He fell out of an airplane.
It was the Russian commander who just died, the Wagner guy.
Yeah. It was Opium's Gone Wild is dedicated
I think
to
we
Yevgeny
should-
Prigozhin.
I think we should dedicate all of mostcontroversialpod.com to Yevgeny Prigozhin.
Yeah, I think we should too.
MostControversialPod.com.
Very controversial guy.
Controversial
Most controversial pod spotted in Ukraine
Ukraine.
on the front lines.
Is mostcontroversialpod.com inspiring a coup in Russia?
Notice this Azov soldier with a patch from the most controversial podcast on his battle vest.
Oh no, that was just a swastika. Oops. The symbols for the Nazi party and mostcontroversialpod.com are very similar.
MostControversialPod.com.
I need to
Mostcontroversialpod.com.
reclaim it.
Yeah, we're trying to reclaim it for something worse somehow.
Something more controversial.
That's the problem. That's the problem with the swastika is that it's controversial.
Yeah. So swastika has gone woke?
Oh yeah, I was going on r/naked adventures. This doesn't work as well because it's like a visual thing. But there were when you sorted controversial like all time, I scrolled by like 70 posts and it was all like elderly men, like exclusively elderly men, just saying like I'm feeling good today, 73M, and he's just like.
It would have been funny if they were all pictures of people wearing clothes and being like, "What are you going to do?"
Downvote me, coward.
Well, thanks for having us on, guys.
Yeah. I bet you wouldn't even care. I bet you want me gone for a year because I'm wearing clothes. I'm just like, I'm posting a picture of myself wearing like basketball shorts. I have like a really wide stance and I'm crying. I'm like, you guys don't even want me. I'm clearly inside.
I think we're about an hour.
I think it's about it.
When does this
thank
when
you
is
so
this
much
gonna
for coming
when is
on.
this
Yes,
gonna
they
come
have
out?
to plug things. They have to plug things.
When
Yeah, I
does
know.
this come out, guys?
This'll come out either today or Tuesday. I think I'll
Today or
post this
Tuesday?
today.
That's a long ass.
I was I'll
Isn't
put
it
it-
coming out on Saturday?
Okay, well,
can come out-
here's
didn't wanna-
here's what you guys need to know. Here's what anyone listening
We're on
needs to know.
Girl God is on tour right now. And if this comes out today,
I'm gonna make it I wanted to make it a public episode. We normally do our premiums on Saturdays, but I wanted to make this one a public.
Oh, I see. Well,
okay.
if it comes out on Tuesday, we have a show in Pittsburgh that night,
yes, we're showing Pittsburgh.
and then we have a show
Pittsburgh,
in
California.
Baltimore.
Pittsburgh, California?
No.
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
Texas.
No, Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh,
Pennsylvania.
Philadelphia.
It'll be Shittsburgh if there are enough girls.
Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Heyo.
Hey!
Girl God is headlining the Ravens game in Baltimore.
And then on
Yes.
Thursday the 31st, we have a show in Baltimore.
We do have a show in Baltimore.
And you can get all tickets at girlgod.co. That's girlgod.co.
If
That's
the Ravens
everything.
have enough injuries, April is going to be wide receiver 1 for Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Yeah, and if
right.
and
God,
if, no
hopefully
matter how
Rashad
many,
Bateman
no,
is
and no matter how
Yeah.
many injuries the Ravens have, I will be quarterback because I just signed the contract. So I'm pretty psyched about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
God, I hope
emceeing
that
for this-
the news doesn't see all my posts on most controversial podcast because otherwise I'm gonna be a real hot water. But go to girlgod.co. That's girlgod.co for tickets and all of our tour dates.
Yeah, Grace is emceeing for the Steelers game where she will be doing her crowd work.
Yep. I will be, and if it goes anything like last year, I will hopefully survive another gunshot wound.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, folks.
All right.
Thank you, guys.